Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making one of my absolute favorite fall and winter soups, and this is going to be kale and sausage tortellini soup. It's really easy, it's really yummy, and it's moderately good for you. A little bit. So the very first thing I'm going to do is get just about a tablespoon of, okay, that's probably a little bit more than a tablespoon, just a little bit of olive oil, heating at a medium heat in my small pot. Trying to say saucepan, but it's not a saucepan. Once this comes up to temperature and gets a little bit warm, we're going to add in 1 onion and about 3 garlic cloves. Okay, my oil is getting warm now. So we're just going to let these onions saute in here for a couple minutes until they're kind of soft, and then we will move forward and add in our sausage. Okay guys, so I just put in my sausage here. I have just a pound of sage sausage. You can use any sausage that you'd like for this, your own sausage, vegan sausage. You can even use something like hot Italian sausage if you want your soup to be a little bit spicy. So we're just gonna get this cooked here, and then we'll move on to our next step. Welcome back guys. So I just added in my seasonings here now that I've got the sausage cooked. So I did some thyme in there. Thyme is really great for this. Some rosemary, some basil, dried, and some black pepper and salt. Also, I had some sage, some fresh sage left over in my fridge, so I went ahead and threw that in also. You can also basically replace these things with something like a Italian seasoning as well. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add some broth in this. Now I like to use chicken broth for the extra flavor. You can also use vegetable broth or just plain water. If you do use just water, I would recommend upping the amount of salt that you use and maybe consider adding in some type of a bouillon as well. Okay. Now that's not quite enough liquid, so I am going to go ahead and get a little bit more in here. With a soup, I'm probably using anywhere between 4 to 6 cups of liquid. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that up with some more liquid and let that bubble away for a little bit before we add our next ingredient. Alright, so this has been over here for about 15 minutes. I've got it to basically a good simmer now. And what I'm going to do, find enough room to set this bowl down. I've got a bunch of kale that I destalked, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that in here. That's going to wilt down into the soup pretty quickly, so I'm going to let it just continue to cook while that wilts down. I'm going to press it down with my spoon in a second here. It's not going to stay looking like that. Ooh, okay. Alright, so we're going to just get that in the soup. Once that's wilted down, we're going to get our tortellini in there, and then we're just going to finish it up. Oh, and also, because you're probably seeing them right now, I also had a couple red peppers in my onion, in my refrigerator that I just cut up and put in there as well. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to add in here is my tortellini. I did a tricolor today because I just like how it looks with the fall colors in there. So this is how we're going to finish up our soup. And one thing I really like about this soup is how easy it is. You can get sometimes dried tortellini in the store, and you can just kind of keep that in your pantry for quite a while, or like the bag that I have today was frozen, so that can stay in your pantry for a while, or well, in your freezer for a while. You know, the sausage is really easy to freeze. Really the only thing you need to buy fresh is whatever veggies you're putting in here, so in my case, kale. So this is going to be our soup, guys, and I would recommend serving this with a sprinkling of some Parmesan cheese on top when you serve it, and like with a really good crusty bread. But that's going to be really delicious. It's a brothy soup, so it's comforting like the way a chicken noodle is, but just a little bit more interesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. Bye-bye.